What is going on, guys and girls, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Shuffle over Nintendo 3DS. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day, and this is the 31st episode in the series so far. You know when you find that game that you just love so much you just can't get off it? This is that game for me. I can never find a game where I can just spend hours and hours on it and not get bored. Finally, this game has actually done that for me. It's been a long time since it's ever happened, and it's actually funny because this is a free-to-play game, and I didn't really expect this game to do that for me. But I've actually taken a couple of days off. Thankfully I did record enough episodes to keep me going for the next few days, but I'm back, and because of that little absence, I'm not really sure where I've left things at, but I guess we'll see here. Yes, level 129, so we're approaching the end, guys. Still there's a lot more like bonus content for me to fulfill, such as expert levels, maybe some more special promotions, but for now I guess we'll continue on with the main story and see how that goes. So because of my absence I haven't really been able to give to talk to you guys about this new Nintendo announcement, which was just announced a few days ago about Nintendo games coming to mobile devices. I'm not really sure what you guys think about that, but I think it's pretty promising. As you can see, the stocks have increased by quite a bit in the like space of how many days, I don't really know, but in the space of like a couple of days. So that was some really good news, and the game should actually release this year on mobile devices. It's going to come to PCs, like tablets, to mobile devices, and it just looks really awesome. Now, what we do know, you probably won't find games such as like the Pokemon RPGs and maybe like Super Mario 3D World. There'll be games such as Pokemon Shuffle, but I guess that's still really cool because it will actually bring in like new customers, and hopefully from then it'll help them like towards more purchase sales on Wii U and stuff like that, and Nintendo 3DS, because they're still going to be sticking to home consoles, which a lot of people think maybe a little silly, because maybe in the next 5 years or whatever, handheld consoles won't really be a big thing, but Nintendo still promises to deliver, and I guess that's good news for me, because handheld consoles are kind of a big deal for me. I really do enjoy them. I probably spend most of my time playing on handheld consoles, so I'm really pleased that Nintendo have decided to stick to that. I mean, with Nintendo, they stick to what they like. They don't really do what they think's best, but that's what I love about them. But they are doing something which is probably best right now, so I guess that's kind of why their stocks have increased. But enough of that. I'd love to hear your opinions about this whole situation down below. It seems really promising. I just can't wait to see how this is going to affect Nintendo. But yeah, there is more to it, and I probably will elaborate on that a bit more throughout this episode. But for now, we'll continue on with the Zoroark, if I pronounce that correctly. It's a dark type Pokemon, and I do remember in Pokemon X and Y, this is actually given to you as a gift at some point in the game, maybe midway through the game. I'm not sure if that's in both X and Y, but I did purchase Y, and this was given to me as a gift, and I absolutely loved this Pokemon. It was the first time I ever heard of it, and there was just something about it. I'm not really sure what it was. It was really quick with its attacks, and I really did like that. And then dark type Pokemon are kind of my thing, so I'm really pleased to have the opportunity to catch this, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, 50 moves to beat this. Alright, let's just hope I'm not rusty here, because as I said, I've put this game down for a few days. Oh, and it's affected my first move. Okay, we got the countdown here. To be expected, but it was so punishing early on. So it's taken a third of the field away from us. Now 50 moves in total, not really any combos at the moment. And the next countdown is actually in one move, so I'm actually wondering what's going to happen. What is going to happen, seriously? I guess we'll start here for now. Okay, let's see. So it's going to continue. Oh my god, this is bad news. This is real bad news. Alright, what shall we do here? I guess going Mega may possibly help us. I wouldn't bank on it, but we can only... Okay, this is super weird. I'm not liking this at all at the moment. Okay. Now, the Pokemon he's thrown on the field here is another Dark-type Pokemon. I believe it's the previous evolved form of what we're up against now. So obviously we want to avoid using that as much as possible. But I'm thinking to myself, where should we go from here? I guess we just go line of 4. I honestly don't really see a great deal. And as you can see, the countdown has extended. I'm not really sure if that's going to help us or not. I think the countdown may actually help us if it does push through these steel blocks here. Not really sure how we're going to push through them, but going Mega may actually help us. Well, that move helped us. And there we go, we finally got a little opening for ourselves. We've got to make the most of this, because I'm not sure how many openings we're going to be getting here. So we've got to make the most of this. Okay, and it's back. Alright, bad news. Definitely bad news. Alright, I guess we'll go Mega here. We'll go Mega. We'll see how this affects affects things. Hopefully in a good way. Let's see. Okay, slightly good. Now with only 7 moves remaining, it's not looking great, is it? But still, there's time for a little turnaround here. We can only hope anyway. Let's see. Yeah, Mega definitely does help. It just breaks through the steel blocks, which is actually something I did not fully know. But I'm glad I know now, because this is going to help us throughout the rest of this game. Alright, sweet. Keep on going, keep on going. Alright, not bad at all. If we throw you in here, this will get us one step closer to defeating this Pokemon. I doubt we'll get the capture here, because we've used quite a few moves. But still, thankfully, the main thing for me at the moment is just past these levels, because they come in so difficult that the capture is not really important to me anymore. I guess we can always go back in time and try and catch him again, but for now the key thing is just to pass these levels, and we did it with 2 moves remaining. It was a pretty tough start, but a successful one to say the least, so we'll see how this goes. Really hope we catch this, by the way. I don't think we have too many dark Pokemon in this game, so I'm opening my arms to you. Please join us. Come on. Oh god. Alright, I didn't really expect it. Anyway, we can go with the Great Ball here, but with only 22%, I doubt that's probably the wisest thing to do. We're going to hold on set just in case we want to wrap things up with an expert Pokemon. But rank B, and we can move on to level 130. So that means there's only 20 levels left to go after this. And up next, we do have the Ampharos, if I pronounce that correctly. He's an electric type Pokemon. He goes from Mareep to Flaffy, and then to this. He does have a Mega Form, and guys, look at that. Just look at that. 50 moves to beat this Pokemon. Oh my god, that's actually the most amount of moves we've been given to defeat any type of Pokemon. Oh, this seems so crazy. It's going to be countdowns, there's going to be huge health bars, there's going to be everything in this level. I can just see it now. But we'll see how this goes. We probably should choose wisely here with what Mega Pokemon we want to take. Now, I thought Audino actually performed pretty well for us there. Slowbro does a good job. I think we'll take Slowbro here. With 50 moves, I think Slowbro is going to suit us now. The thing with Slowbro, he actually does take longer than some of our other Pokemon to fill its Mega Gauge, but with 50 moves that shouldn't really be much of a problem. Stage 130, and wow, I knew there was going to be something crazy going on here, and yet it is. A countdown of 15! Holy smokes! Alright, well, I guess the only move on at the moment is Phanpy, so I guess we'll start things with that. Alright, we have to break through all of this ice here. And then the worst part is, actually, do you know what? Going Mega is actually going to be key to victory here, so I'm going to try and go Mega as soon as possible. Maybe we should have actually went with someone like Audino. Going Mega early on is definitely going to benefit us, so we should try and focus on that. Now, I'm going to go Phanpy here just to hope a Slowbro drops down. It doesn't. Right, this one's got me thinking already. I'm just going to focus on all the Slowbros for now, and then for the remainder, we're just going to go all out with our super effective Pokemon. But for now, I think Slowbro is probably going to be the best way to go. As you can see, it's kind of, yeah, the gauge is filling up very, very slowly. So obviously, if you do see a good move on, you should probably just go for that, such as the Donphan there. But wow, this is, oh god. I just got a bad feeling about this. Alright, Phanpy up top here. Not a bad move. But yeah, his health bar is not huge, but he's very strong defensively. So it's something to always think about. But a decent little combo there, helping out Mega Gauge fill up. Now we're almost there, we're just over halfway, but going Mega is definitely going to benefit you in this situation, guys. So if you are at this stage in the game, which I'm sure many of you are, you probably have beat this game by now if you have played this, because I've been taking my time recording and stuff like that. So if it wasn't for that, I probably would have beat it by now. But if you are at this point, then going Mega is definitely going to benefit you. You can even start the match Mega, if you please, or you can just do it the hard way, which we're doing now, and just hope for the best, really. Okay. I'm going to go Donphan here. Alright, sweet. Nice little move there. Now with 10 moves, we've dealt like minimal damage. You can see we've barely done anything. So if we continue like that throughout the rest of this level, there's going to be no chance of passing this. But going Mega here, you'll see how much it's going to benefit us when it does happen. In a couple of moves, it will happen. Believe me. And we're actually going to set up a really cool combo here to actually... Okay, maybe it didn't set us up. I guess next move will set us up with Cubone. Or I can set up a move with... Alright, I'm going to set up a move with Cubone here. And then it should open up a little slot for Slowbro. Hoping it will go as Mega. Yes, it does. With 36 moves remaining, it's just what we need, and the countdown is about to come back. Now, I wonder how it's going to actually affect us, this countdown. It's going to be huge. With a 15 limit countdown, something bad is going to happen, so I guess we'll see after this next move here. Alright, here we go. Okay, maybe not as bad as I thought. Okay. Not bad at all. Still. We'll go Slowbro here. That is weird. That actually didn't work out for us as I planned. Usually when you go Mega with Slowbro, it actually affects every other Slowbro on the field. As you can see there, for some reason that didn't happen the last turn, but at least it happened this turn. So at least my plan is still intact right now. And we'll go line of 5 Cubone here, dropping down. Oh, we didn't drop down the Donphan far enough. Kind of miscalculated that one. But never mind, with 31 moves remaining, I think we should. Probably too early to say we should be safe, because this thing is pretty damn tough. Probably the toughest Pokemon we've come up against, but then again, we do have extra moves to get the job done. So I'm not gonna make any predictions right now. I'm just gonna play this out to the end and just hope for the best. But yeah, as you can see, his countdown's a lot shorter this time, so... Well, that's a pretty sweet combo there. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Yes! Beautiful, wonderful stuff there. Oh, we're halfway, guys. We've used less than half of our moves, so I guess we're in a pretty good situation right now. Oh, wow. This can be very, very intense. Let's try not to over-exaggerate here. Let's just keep our composure, and hopefully we'll get the victory we so much crave. Alright, I may take my time with this level, because obviously you want to try and make the best moves possible, and I've just got a bad feeling once we get towards the end of this level, I just got a bad feeling that the countdown's going to affect us in a huge way. So we probably shouldn't take things for granted right now. We should just keep on playing it, not safe, but at least give ourselves enough time to think about what we're doing here. Okay, we got Cubone line of 5. Sometimes the line of 5 is not always the best thing to do. I know when it comes to single combos, line of 5 is always the best. But if you're not making combos, then it never really matters as much. Oh, it's just affected our Donphan combo there. Damn you, Flaffy. Alright, speaking of Flaffy, have we actually come across Flaffy in this game? I really don't remember. We've came across so many different Pokemon. It's kind of hard to remember everything you've come across. But back onto that Nintendo news, there's also one more major announcement. There's going to be potentially a new, something code-named NX. They believe it's a code for Nintendo crossover. So maybe like some new sort of system coming out, some new sort of console. People actually think there's going to be a new console. This is just rumors. People think there's going to be a new console where it's going to be equivalent to, or as good as the PS4 and Xbox One, like as powerful as that, but with like Nintendo exclusives. That would be really awesome if that was going to be the case. If they made a system as powerful as the PS4 with Nintendo exclusives, that would sell. I mean, when you think about it, you would imagine that would sell like crazy. But then again, not everyone's on board with the whole Nintendo thing. But for me, that would be an instant day one purchase. But I guess it would sell out day one. But after that, I'm not really sure how well it would do. I guess people would just wait and see what people think about it. But I think it would do really well. And it's probably what's letting the Wii U down. It's not as powerful as some of the next gen consoles. But I mean, it is a step above the PS3 and the Xbox 360. It does play games in 1080p. Some of them do look beautiful, especially games such as Super Mario 3D World, Bayonetta 2. So I'm a huge fan of my Wii U. I love it to bits. And I'm just disappointed that the sales don't do as well. But I guess we'll just wait and see what it is. 2016 is a long way to actually find out a bit more about it. But patience is a virtue, so we'll just wait and see. Anyway, back to this 23 moves remaining. And I feel like we're losing a bit of momentum here. But you can see a little theme to this now. The countdown is just going to be the same old thing. Flaffy's going to appear on the field, so not really much to be concerned about. At worst, it's just going to affect some of your combos, but at least we do have our Mega Slowbro here with us. Alright, these damn Flappies, we got to get them out of here because they're really, really annoying me. Alright, it's probably a waste of a move, but I think we should have enough anyway to see this out. god. Seriously, there's like no combos at all. Wait a second, did that just say non-effective? Our Don fan? Wait, is something freaky going on right now? That was kind of weird. Maybe I'm seeing things. I don't know. Super effective. Well, that was super effective. Maybe I was just seeing things. I don't know. I can be weird like that sometimes. But I think we're good. Yeah, kind of why I say we should probably take our time with our moves, because literally we're getting no combos at all at the moment. I mean, we can go Slowbro here, but it's not really super effective. I mean, it creates space for us, but it doesn't really deal a great amount of damage until this beautiful Phanpy has made it opening for us. Just what we need. Nice little combo there, great combo. We need another wonderful just to wrap this thing off. Now, I don't think this is Mega Ampharos. I think it's just the normal version. So it's something we really want to try and capture here. I got a feeling we may have to actually go back into this one. I don't think we'll get the capture now. Do you know what? I actually may use my Great Ball if we get a decent percentage. That's if we actually beat this thing. Let's not get carried away, as I said. Alright, sweet, yes! Beautiful. Yes, come on! One more! 10 moves remaining. Line of 4 Phanpy. And victory is ours with 9 moves remaining. I think we did pretty well on this one. Maybe we could have done better, but well, with 9 moves remaining, I'm going to take that. I knew we were going to have to use a majority of our moves there, especially when we had 50 from the get-go. Woo! That was tough to make combos there, seriously. That had me thinking a lot. I'm just sweating from thinking about what to do. But catchability percentage is 2% up to 20%. Is that worth using the Great Ball if we fail here? I mean, 40% isn't really ideal. I think it's going to be worth coming back into this one. I don't think we should go for the Great Ball now. Oh, we were so close. Maybe we should go with the Great Ball. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to... I don't want to, but we're going to go with the Great Ball. Alright. Please pray for me. Please get this capture. Oh my god, what the? No way. We were closer with the Pokeball than we were with the Great Ball. Oh my god, that is... Oh my god, that is so disappointing. Oh man. No way, that's expensive as well. That's 2,500 coins. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Rank B as well. I'm going to try that one again. Maybe once we beat the game, we'll go back into this one together and try for the capture. But I'm thinking to myself, do we actually have the Mega Stone for this Pokemon? Or maybe that was for the Glalie. Like, that could potentially be for the Glalie. We still need to capture him in his original form. Oh yeah, so we actually haven't come across Mega Ampharos at the moment, so never mind. Anyway, up next we do have the Mismagius, if I pronounce that correctly. Another Ghost-type Pokemon. It's kind of been the whole theme of this area. As you can see in the whole like background here, it does look like a ghostly area. And I'm a huge fan of Ghost Pokemon ever since the early days in the anime, when we came across the Ghastly and the Haunter and the Gengar. Some awesome episodes there. That was from season 1 of the first ever one. So kind of why I love the Ghost-type Pokemon. But the thing is, what I never knew, Ghosts are actually strong against Ghosts, which seems weird in a way, but it kind of makes sense overall, because some Pokemon can't actually touch Ghosts, and then when you think about it, maybe Ghosts can touch Ghosts. I guess most of their moves aren't really physical attacks, they're mostly like special abilities, such as... I'm trying to think of some Ghost-type moves. You've got Lick, there's Dream Eater, but you can only use that once they're asleep. So you get weird moves like that. But with 16 moves to go here, we actually just made a combo without making a move, which was pretty impressive. But what we do have here is every Pokemon is super effective against this type. Alright, where shall we start? We'll start things off with a Haunter here. Dropping down for a line of 4. Alright, not bad start. We'll try and go Mega here as early as possible. It's always a great feeling when you go Mega and you're super effective at the same time. That's always something to be proud of, because you just do some incredible damage there. Some of the combos you make are just insane. So we're going to try and go for that as early as possible now. I see a good move here. We'll go with this. Very nice. Not bad, not bad. Okay, but where shall we go from here? Absol? Nah, we're not going to do Absol. We'll go... Oh, and no countdown. Wow. I actually just noticed that. No countdown. That's going to be a nice change of pace. I think we'll go... I really don't know where to go. I was thinking too much, we probably went with the wrong move, but at least it did set up this move with Absol here. I mean, Absol's a pretty strong Pokemon in this game, considering he is one of the expert ones. So always a nice move to go with, and it's... Okay, I guess going with that wrong move actually set up a bunch of good moves here. So things are looking awesome again. Alright, now we're going to drop down this Absol here. So I'm playing this one smart. We're going to try and set up a new move with our Mega Pokemon here. Okay, we set it up and it just kind of disappeared. But at least it worked out for us. We'll go Haunter here. So yeah, this one's I guess it's going easy on us because we had such a hard level there with the Ampharos. I guess it's going easy on us. So at least the game considers our feelings here, because this game can actually make you rage. I'm not really the type to rage, but I've had moments in this game where I've just felt like crying. It's actually made me go ballistic, and oh god. Luckily I cut all of it out, because sometimes it's so frustrating. Oh my god. I don't even want to think about it right now. Well yeah, we got the victory with 6 moves remaining. Fairly easy overall. Hopefully we can get the capture here to make up for that wasted Great Ball, which I'm still... Oh, I'm not going to get that out of my head. Alright, here we go. Please, come on. And there we go. It did look like a comfortable one. 74%. It was a must. Oh, yes. And we've leveled up 2 of our Pokemon. So yeah, some of our Ghost Pokemon actually... I mean, we haven't had too many of them for a lengthy time. But what do we have here? Wait, what is this? Slowking. Slowking. Do I remember Slowking? The name sounds familiar. Okay, I guess we'll go for this one. I'm a huge fan of the whole Slowbros now, just because it's Mega Pokemon. We'll quickly take one step back. We'll see. Our recommended Pokemon are pretty much the same. So Ghost types and maybe Fairy. Is that Fairy or is that? I'm not sure. But anyway, we'll dive into this one. At least we haven't wasted any of our lives at the moment. It's been a clean sweep so far. Can we keep on going? Alright, the countdown's back. Alright, I knew it wouldn't last that long. So this is going to be our first move. Hopefully we'll drop down this Haunter, making a line of 4, also with the Absol. Decent first, okay, more than decent first move. Very, very nice. And it set us up quite well. We've got a line of 5 Haunter here. Hopefully we can drop a Haunter down from the top. Yes, we can, line of 5. So a really great start at the moment. We've dealt almost half damage within 2 moves. So this one should be a comfortable one, unless the countdown is going to be a pain. It's not really too much of a pain. We just throw some Slowbros into the field, so not really too much to think about. And this one could be over in no time, so I'm feeling very, very confident now, but I guess I should after this immaculate start. Wow, this is impressive. Okay, Absol, a nice little right angle there. Almost giving us the victory. This could give us the victory here. And it does give us the victory, so we beat that one within 6 moves. A great way to defeat the Slowking and add him to our party. I'm going to say add him to our party because I think we should get the capture here. We should have enough percentage. We should have enough. Wow, we're still going here. Oh my god, what the? 23 hit combo. Fantastic. Alright, well done, Pokemon. Damn, these Ghost Pokemon are really performing today. Alright, sweet. Alright, percentage should go all the way up to at least 80%. I demand it. 2% up to 65%, which is a little bit disappointing considering how well I thought I did, but 65% is still pretty decent, so hopefully we can get the capture here. And yes, we can, thank goodness. Alright, so what is Slowking? Oh, so he's another psychic type Pokemon. I wonder how he actually fares against some of the rest. Alright guys, so I decided to take a little quick break, which means we've gained another 3 lives, giving us 4 in total, and hopefully we can make some further progress in this episode. So up next we do have the Bronzong. Now I've actually tried this one already, and it seems like a tough one, but we could expect that because it kind of went easy on us on the previous level. So I may actually use a stipulation here, give us a little extra boost, and hopefully be the difference here. Now, so I don't really want to use my coins right now. We could use our jewel to purchase another 3,000 coins, but then again I want to keep this jewel just in case of like a little backup, because we're not really sure when we're going to get our hands on the next jewel. So what I'll probably just do here is purchase an extra 5 moves, which cost 800 coins, and we'll take it from there. Now the problem with this level is it really does, the countdown here really does affect you, and it really just prevents you from making any sort of combo, which is very, very frustrating. But the key to passing this may actually be going Mega. So obviously we'll try and go Mega as soon as possible. There was a good move with our Mega Pokemon there, but I thought Combusken was probably the best one to go with. And we're off to a great start, so maybe purchasing these extra 5 moves was potentially a waste. We'll see how this goes. Right, but we're off to a great start. Alright. I see a line of 5 in the middle here. Alright, so I see a line of 5 here in the middle, but it's not always necessarily the best thing to go with. The best move is always to try and make the biggest combo possible. Now, I probably will go line of 5 here in all honesty. Oh god, okay, let's see what we can... We could spin this one around into here and move the Combusken over there to make a little double combo. Not the best thing possible, but at least it does a decent amount of... or it does more damage than what it would have if we just made the one combo, so... Not too bad overall. Now the thing with this level, the countdown starts off fairly easy, and then the more the level goes on, the more painful it gets for you. So you really got to be careful. Mostly it's just these steel panels it throws out into the field. They can be, they disappear after the next countdown, so it does potentially make it easier. But then again, it's never easy. So I guess we'll go here for now. We'll switch these around. So another little nice double combo there, very, very useful. Okay, it's actually going a lot easier on us this time for some reason. There's always a decent combo popping up for us every turn, so it's being kind. Maybe because we've tried it a couple of times now, I don't know. But we should hopefully get this one done. Within 6 moves, we're over halfway, so it's looking very, very promising. And we'll go line of 4 here. Hopefully Combusken drops. Oh, almost dropped into the right place. Not quite, it actually dropped really awkwardly. We wanted a Combusken to actually drop right here while I'm hovering over, but never mind. Okay, what shall we do about this? Okay, I kind of want to drop one down from here. There we go, it worked out a lot better than I expected. And we've gone Mega. Alright, it should be a breeze now. Now we've gone Mega, this should honestly be a breeze. Oh, it's happened again, it dropped down in that same little sequence there. Let's try it again, maybe... Oh, there's actually nothing to drop down underneath, so we can't really do that. But it worked so well for us before, I guess it's probably the next best thing. Wow, that was a lot easier, we actually wasted those 800 coins on those 5 moves there. But never mind, the main thing is actually we pass this level, and hopefully we can get the capture. We haven't really got too many captures in this episode so far, but we are making steady progress, so I guess that's the key thing. Alright, 10% up to 40%. I expected better. But will 40 be enough? And it is, thank goodness. So Bronzong has been added to the party. Is there just one in this like evolution form here? Or does this evolve into something else? Bronzong. I'm definitely familiar with the Pokemon, I don't really know too much about it. I mean, I'd recognize it at first look, but I don't really know much about it. Other than it's a steel type Pokemon. But anyway, up next we do have the Chandelure. I'm thinking Chandelier, but it's definitely pronounced differently. The Chandelure? Chandelure? I don't know. But we have 7 moves to beat this one, and we're using some of my favourite Pokemon here, so we're getting a lot of ghost Pokemon here. But honestly, as I said before, that's to be expected. You can tell by the whole theme here, and kind of by the music. I actually love this music. It's kind of relaxing in a way. It's a bit spooky, but kind of relaxing at the same time. Just have a listen. Now, honestly, I could just fall asleep to this, it's pretty sweet. But anyway, we'll move on to level 134. We're seriously down on coins now. We really need to gain a few somehow. I'll quickly check Pokemon of the Day in a moment. I don't think it's going to be a Meowth, because we had that a couple of days ago. But if it is, I'll probably do it at my own time, then we'll come back and hopefully attempt another expert Pokemon. We just unlocked the Swampert. Was it the Swampert? Something like that anyway. So that should be good to... a nice Pokemon to capture. We haven't really caught any of the Pokemon like Charizard or anything like that. I'm really curious to see what attack power they have. It should be pretty high, considering Charmeleon was pretty decent. I think it was around 60 possibly. So Charizard should at least be 70. So I'm really looking forward to bringing him to the team. But yes, what do we have here? We've got a countdown of 2. We've got 7 moves in total. And we've got a nice little combo here to start us off. Alright, there we go. Alright, I guess that set up another really cool move, so I guess we'll just go from there. Now the countdown here, I'm a little worried about the countdown, I'm not really sure what to expect. But at least we paralyzed it, so we have delayed him momentarily, so we don't have to worry about that for now. Okay, now we gotta worry. Okay, everything's actually falling right into place for us. So we go with another combo here, Absol in the middle, with 3 moves remaining. Next move could kill this off. And this is actually a really weird countdown. I'm not really sure how it's going to affect us, because it hasn't really done much to prevent us from making combos or anything like that. So it's been kind of soft on us, but at least we got the victory there within 5 moves, 2 moves remaining, and let's hope we can get the catch here. We've actually added quite a few ghost type Pokemon to our party within the last couple of episodes, so hopefully we can bring another one to us, and then eventually Gengar will be around the corner. We haven't confronted him yet, but he's definitely coming, guys. We've had Ghastly, we've had Haunter, so Gengar's definitely going to appear at some point. Could even be Mega Gengar. Oh, it's going to be a tough one. Well, with 66%, we get the capture. I'm glad I extended this episode because it's going really, really smooth right now. Finally, we're ending on a good note here. Okay, oh wow! Oh wow! Just as I was speaking about it, it pops up right now. Mega Gengar, I'm pretty sure this is Mega. Yes it is, Mega Gengar, 20 moves to defeat this. Oh, this is going to be tough, guys, seriously. Only if we had coins to actually purchase some sort of boost. We don't, unfortunately. We do have the gem, which we could use. I'm actually thinking to myself, shall we use this gem on 3,000 coins, and then we can actually start this level Mega. We should probably actually check out for ourselves before we actually do so. If we fail here, which I've got a feeling we probably will, if we do that, I'll just use my gem, we'll purchase the coins, we'll purchase the Mega Star, and then go from there. At least when you beat a Mega Pokemon, you do actually get a gem back, so it won't be all too bad in the end, but we'll see how this goes. Now, wow. This is a Pokemon I'd love to add to my party here. Mega Gengar, he looks so awesome. Wow. He's like the face of Mega-type Pokemon. Him and Lucario, you always, when it comes to Mega Pokemon, you always see Gengar and Lucario appearing on like some sort of poster or something like that. It was actually the poster of one of the most recent Pokemon booster packs, which were the Phantom Forces, which are awesome by the way. And I really hope we catch this. We'll see how this goes. Now, he does have a countdown, so we should be aware of that. Hopefully it's not going to be too punishing, but if we get off to a good start, hopefully we won't have to worry too much about that. Now we've got Eevees here once again. Why does Eevee keep popping up on these Mega levels? I think the game knows Eevee is like the most useless Pokemon in this game, so it tries to just throw him in there whenever it gets the opportunity to. So we have to be very, very careful about this level. Now, I see a line of 4 at the top, but then again I don't really like making combos at the top, as you guys may know. So what we want to try and do is go Mega as early as possible. We don't have any Mega moves on at the moment. The actually best move to go with right now is Eevee. We're going to go for it just in case it does make a little combo for us, or open up some new opportunities for us. It doesn't really do that for us, so I guess we'll have to work around it. Okay, that's poor. Like, every move does count when it comes up against Mega, so we kind of wasted that one. Let's see. At least that's one Eevee less on the field. Actually, a few Eevee less in the field. The countdown could actually make some more Eevees appear, or it could just... you could get the ice panels, anything like that. Hopefully, I probably would prefer if it just threw a few Eevees into the field. That would probably be a bit more comforting on my behalf. But we'll see. Alright, next best thing I'm thinking to myself is to go with this. Oh, so yes, ice panels. It was going to be ice panels. Now, definitely more reason to go Mega here. The Mega Start probably would have been key to passing this level. Now I've got like no confidence in passing this whatsoever. So, honestly, I think I'm going to fail this one. So we're going to try and speed through things. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about what to do next. If we can rely on, if we can go Mega pretty soon, then we may have a good chance. But so far, it's been quite punishing. But anyway, back to this. We're going to go with the Mega Star here. It does leave us with 1,600 coins left, which is a decent amount, but we're going to hold on to this. We're not going to go with the extra 5 moves. Hopefully this Mega Star is going to be the difference maker. Alright, and here we go. Alright, see my first move already. And as we start Mega here, this move should be very, very beneficial. So let's see. There we go. Not bad start. Not bad start at all. Decent amount of damage. I like it. I like it. Sets up this Haunter here. Alright, sweet. Things are looking very, very promising already. We've still got a bunch of Eevees on the map for some odd reason. But never mind, they're slowly disappearing. Okay, this is the main reason why I need the Mega Pokemon, because it's actually going to get rid of all these ice blocks. I hope so, anyway. But for that to happen, we actually do need to start from the top. We need some Pokemon falling down for us. So it's very important to work your way up, work your way down from the top. Just like that. So yeah, we're off to a great start. Within 5 moves, we're about a quarter of the way done. So if we just keep this pace up, we should be able to beat this without any problem. Still, I'm actually slightly worried still inside. I don't know why, but we'll see. Only one Ice Block remaining, and no more Mega Pokemon remaining, so this is where I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Maybe the extra 5 moves would have been worth it. Oh, we can't think about that for now. We've got to stay positive, guys. Right, these damn Ice Blocks. Come on, we need these combos coming in immediately. There we go. That's half of our moves done. And we're over halfway. We're just about over halfway, so we're in a pretty good predicament right now. We just got to perform as well as we have done so far, and we should be able to pass this one. Okay, now it's starting to vary a little bit with the countdown. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but it's starting to vary a little bit. So it's actually going a little bit easier on us. But you never know what's going to happen with the next countdown, so we should try and take our time here. Especially when we've just spent 2,000 coins, we want to take our time. Alright, Mega, shall we go Mega? I'm gonna go Mega here. I felt we should have set up some new moves. There weren't really much on at the time. And it actually set up this nice little Haunter combo for us. So 6 moves remaining, we should get this one over and done. And this will be the last level of the episode, it's our last life. So let's try and end this one on a good note. Oh god, not the best move. Okay, at least we got Haunter down there. Oh god, only 4 moves left, I didn't even realise. Okay, let's stay calm, let's stay calm. I'm gonna go for the Mega. Or at least it threw one combo in there. Well, it wasn't the best combo. Oh dear, 3 moves remaining. But you guys can see, Go Mega does help a lot. With 2 moves remaining, we should have this one in the bag. We would have had it in the bag if that damn countdown didn't affect us there. Oh dear. 2 moves remaining. Oh dear. Okay, if we switch these 2 around, it will make a little double combo, breaking 2 of the ice panels. And now we're down to our very last move, guys. Okay, what can we see here? I'm just a little worried that... Oh, and if we could go Mega here, that would have wrapped this up. Unfortunately, we can't. I guess this line of 4 Haunter here should hopefully get the job done. I know it's minimal damage and it probably should, but you never know, so here we go. Yes, victory is ours. Oh, thank goodness. And how awesome does Gengar look there? He looks so sweet. Oh, damn. That's the Mega Stone for us. Now we just got to catch the Gengar at some point. Oh, man. Phew, I'm glad we actually didn't spend the extra 800 coins there. We just about managed to pass this one. Damn, that was too close. And there's our jewel back, so yeah, kind of why I used the jewel in the first place, because I knew I was going to get a jewel back from this level. You always get a jewel back from every Mega level, so always keep that in mind, guys. And up next, we will have the Stunfisk, a ground type Pokemon. I'm not really sure what to think of this. I'm not really sure if I'm actually familiar with this Pokemon. He looks so weird. Oh my god, what the hell is this thing? A Stunfisk? I don't know, but anyway, this is where we're going to be beginning things in the next episode. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, it really does help. And I guess we'll be back in the next episode. Now, what we actually may do in the next episode is a few expert Pokemon. I actually do want to dedicate one episode to expert Pokemon. Obviously, I'm going to need a few more coins for that and as many lives as possible, because these expert Pokemon are pretty damn tough. Only if I took an extra 5 minutes, we could actually wait for another life, but I guess that's a bit of a wait, so I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.